Welcome back to WEBN's all-access Oscar special. The stars have lined the red carpet and we are ready to see who is going to be taking home the golden statue.
We've been flying all over the country and now we're heading to Staten Island to visit some fifth graders. I had the chance to sing with the PS22 chorus members in their school auditorium. The students have been practicing their big debut at the Kodak Theater. Take a look. Mr. B! Mr. B! Mr. B! Staten Island is going Hollywood, and Mr. B is their golden ticket. Greg Breinberg, or as the fifth graders call him, Mr. B, is behind the voices of the PS22 chorus.
I knew from the get-go that there was something special about what was going on in this auditorium. I used to say for years, they're like the best kept secret in Staten Island, and it's kind of cool that the secret's out in such a big way.
This Staten Island secret is going on a field trip of a lifetime. They will wave their parents goodbye and say hello to Tinseltown, where they'll perform at the Oscars.
I thought it was unreal. I couldn't believe it. I never thought for a minute that we'd be allowed to do it. I was convinced that, the Department of Education would nix it, because this is a huge endeavor bringing 65 kids out to LA. But lo and behold, they got behind this and are supporting it 100%. And we're gonna make this happen one way or another.
The dreams they dare to dream really are coming true. Anne Hathaway surprised them with an Oscar invitation, and the Academy chose Somewhere Over the Rainbow for their big debut.
The kids reacted as expected. I knew they would go nuts. They you know what the thing is about these kids, it's all in the delivery, it's like, I can say, guys, guess what? We're gonna sing at the dentist, and they'll be super thrilled and psyched.
The fifth graders will put their own spin on the typical red carpet attire.
I think I want to wear my chorus shirt. It represents us.
And after the red carpet is rolled up, there is only one thing on the minds of the PS22 chorus: a slumber party.
What I can't wait for is to sleep in the same room with my friends.
The fifth graders may be most excited about their slumber party, but once they walk the red carpet, their lives will be changed forever.
The PS22 chorus students are just so cute. They jet set it from across the country, just like many of the fans on the bleachers here today. Our videographer, Zach Kuzan, interviewed some of the fans who will go to the extreme to get a front row seat. Zach?
That's true. These fans have gone through great lengths to see their favorite stars walk the red carpet. We call them the Bleacher Creatures. We all know just how popular the celebrities are who walk the red carpet, but they would be nothing if it weren't for the millions of people who cheer for them. Every year, the Academy gives 700 people the opportunity of a lifetime.
We're going to the Oscar, we're going, go and get your passport picture, and I'm like, okay, tomorrow.
Everything was in caps, go get it ASAP.
For most, this seemed like it was too good to be true.
It was very, very exciting. I thought it was like a scam, and then we got the email saying get our passport pictures done, and now we're here.
We entered an online drawing and we thought it was a joke.
Right.
And I did it anyway, thinking I would just get tons of spam and my email address would be totally spammed, and then they sent you an email saying you actually got 2 seats.
To be one of the Bleacher Creatures, you have to send an email to the Academy. You are then placed in a lottery system. If you're lucky enough, you win a seat to the arrivals of the Academy Awards. Some try for years before they are finally selected.
They went on the internet and won the lotto. I've been trying for the last 15 years to get on this.
Despite the fact that hundreds of celebrities are here, everyone has that special someone they're hoping to see.
Anne Hathaway. Mark Wahlberg.
Colin Firth. Christian Bale.
Toss-up between Matt Damon and Bradley Cooper. Megan Fox. Tom Hanks.
The Bleacher Creatures have their voices and cameras ready. They're hoping their favorite celebrities will wave at them. Back to you, Kayla and Anaritas.
The votes have been cast and the winners have been chosen, but those who know will never tell. That is until tonight, of course.
Only 2 people in the world know who will be taking Oscar home. Chad Boyle spoke with 2 accountants from PricewaterhouseCoopers. Chad?
Days in advance, they know the winners, but their lips are sealed. Brad Oltmans and Rick Rosas are the Academy's best-kept secret.
Rick and I completed the ballot counting on Friday, and so we've known the results since Friday afternoon, and only 2 people in the world who do, and we'll keep those results secret until they're read on air tomorrow night.
We work with a very small team of other accountants in a manner such that Brad and I do the final tallies for every category so that only he and I know who wins. The votes are counted individually by hand for every category, and then we take those results. We're responsible for putting the envelopes together for the show, and then we lock everything away in a secure location until we pull it out Sunday night.
This is Brad's 7th and Rick's 10th Oscar ceremony, so they've had some practice in keeping their lips sealed.
Yeah, it's really easy. We just don't breathe a word to anyone. We don't bat our eyes or anything. It's just keep it completely confidential. And people who know us and know that we do this, they know that we take this seriously, and so it's all just in good fun.
For 77 years, PricewaterhouseCoopers has done the ballot counting. Back to you, Kaylin Anaridis.
Thanks, Chad. And now the moment we've all been waiting for, the winners' reactions.
Victoria Berglund was in the press room where it all went down. Victoria?
I saw the winners right after their acceptance speeches. Even after 83 years, the excitement of winning an Oscar never fades.
I think we always, from the point that we invested in the project right at its inception, you know, that from the point of the script we had faith in the story and David Seidler's telling of it, you know, and these campaigns run and they peak and they trough, but we never lost any faith with the film that we had.
The Academy governors had faith too. This year's Oscars recognized The King's Speech as one of the top movies of the year. It took home 4 wins. The film won for directing, original screenplay, best actor in a leading role, and the top honor of best picture. After accepting their Oscar, the film's producers went to the press room where I was able to ask them a question.
Victoria Berglund, WEBN Boston. So with such a close race this year, how were you feeling before your name was announced?
I think we were incredibly nervous all the way through. Obviously, when Tom Hooper won the directing award, that increased our nerves because it felt like it was looking more likely.
I mean, the sort of strange irony of it all is that we probably, amongst other things, really wanted to do this project because we hated public speaking, and the irony is that the pressure was on in the most public speaking event in the world.
Someone who had no problem with speaking publicly about the impact of the film was Colin Firth, who took home Best Actor award.
It just shines a light on something which badly needed it.
It was a night of honor, the Academy honoring the outstanding films of the year, as well as the actors and actresses honoring their characters. Best Actress Natalie Portman described her perspective of her character, Nina, in Black Swan.
I really see it as this young woman's coming of age, and that she becomes a woman. She starts out a girl and becomes a woman by finding her own artistic voice and sort of killing the child version of herself.
Melissa Leo plays an on-screen mother of 2 boxers from Lowell, Massachusetts. She took home the Supporting Actress Award. Leo mentioned the impact of shooting the movie where it all took place.
And we were right there in the town, hearing the gossip and hearing the language and the dialect and all of that is very, very helpful to the process.
Now that the Golden Statues have been handed out, the Oscar winners are looking forward to taking a break.
I think I'm going to cook a lot.
Staying in bed and not having to do my makeup or hair and keeping my sweats on.
Whether they went home with an Oscar in hand or not, this year's Academy Awards recognized the best of the best in the movie business. Back to you.
Thanks, Victoria. There are no more awards to be handed out, so it's time for the stars to clear their seats and head to the after party.
The red carpet is about to be rolled up, so we are out of here too.
We hope you enjoyed WEBN's All Access Oscar Special as much as we did.
We'll see you next year at the Oscars.